We're digging this. So welcome into an entire day of beautiful gardening, all about being outside in the garden. Our first big preview of the year, all 24 hours, all on 5 easy payments. But what I love about this hour is Michelle Stretch. What do we have to do to keep these beautiful?
Zero, nothing.
Nothing. It's the nothing hour. So Michelle Stretch joins us from Wicker Park. And if somebody wasn't watching earlier, explain your pedigree, like who Wicker Park is.
Yes, so if you're familiar with Bethlehem Lights, Wicker Park is part of that family, and it's all beautiful, unlit foliage and beautiful flowers. You saw Melissa with a few things on earlier to make your home look so pretty inside and out. I mean, it just looks like Mother Nature, right?
So my husband always used to buy me some potted plants, hanging plants for Mother's Day. And then, like I said, by the time the first little trip down to the beach happened, they didn't really last because they take so much care and so much watering. And then I got one of the first, when it was Bethlehem Lights plants, hung them up under our awning. You could never have a live plant under an awning survive because it wasn't getting any sun. I saw little bees going up to it. I saw little hummingbirds going up to it. So what Michelle told me is that this is the only new one that you've designed for this season with the team.
This is it. Yeah. And everybody loves hydrangea, so that's what we did for you guys. They are gorgeous. You're taking a look right now at the ivory, Jane.
And that's the most limited right now.
Look at that. So you have fresh pops of white and that beautiful little hints of green in there. The flowers look so realistic, I'm telling you. And this is great for outside. Remember, too, they're treated.
Right. So you can leave it outside.
Leave them outside. And
awesome.
You're seeing that.
Do I have to cover them, or can I put them right outside?
No, and that's the beauty of these, too. You don't have to know where do I need sun, where do I need shade. This one over here is the purple, Jane, and just, I mean, look at those mop heads. Beautiful colors. There's purples, there's pinks, and every little flower has gorgeous details.
Well, lots of people are getting more than one, and I know we're worried at this time of year of like, can we get stuff back in stock? So my advice is get it while we have it, and we know we have it, because there's never any guarantee for the future. 6 easy payments, the best that we do, of $763, but this is the most popular, and we're calling it pink, but just so you know, it's a little bit of a corally pink.
Thank you. It is.
Well, look at your jacket. That's kind of like a true pink.
I've got kind of a hot pink, but look how nice that really looks pretty
Well,
together.
you know, Isaac Mizrahi has taught us mix anything, right? Don't worry about colors. So there's your most popular pink.
I love that. And take a look at the little yellows that are there. These flowers look so realistic, and I love those beautiful green leaves too. So the movement is pretty. Go ahead and put them outside in urns, hang them under, you know, your awning, put them on your shepherd's hook, or you could use them inside too. We have some great.
Well, I'm going to give some updates before we walk around. So here's the pink. It's been the most popular. We only have 1,200 to go around. And what do I have to do, Michelle, to keep it looking this good?
Nothing.
Nothing. Then we go to the ivory. We only have 800. And then we have that pretty purple, fewer than 1,500. So let's take a little walk, shall we? Because you don't just have to hang them, do you?
Can we look over here?
Sure.
I want to show you what I did over here in the table. So this would be pretty. I'm thinking too, inside your home. Maybe you want to bring them, if you bring them home now, put it inside on your kitchen table, put it inside, you know, on a buffet, put it in a bedroom.
I'm really bad with plants. That's why I'm hosting this show. I really am.
I'm
not good.
Either.
I love to decorate. I am not good with plants, and if this was real, well, first of all, you wouldn't bring a real hydrangea bush inside anyway. That's only an outside plant.
And you cut them, right? And then they're dead if it is real.
And then it's not good. So this is beautiful.
And we put some lights on here too. We do have Bethlehem Lights fairy lights.
Could we dim maybe our lights just a touch? I don't know if anybody's at the board. Could we just dim the lights a little bit? Okay, great. I do have the item number for those Bethlehem Lights. It's H222296. They are the little fairy lights. They're a set of 3. And as we just very subtly dim the lights, look what that does. I mean, that is so pretty.
Yeah, and you know what? Part of the idea with Wicker Park, Jane, we know so many people might have the fairy lights already.
Right.
You know what? So now, if you have them, great, and these are great too if you wanted to pick those up. They're versatile.
Okay, so let's walk over here. By the way, over 500 have been ordered. We're getting limited in what we have right now. Now, this is so clever because a lot of us have urns. I know I do, like those pretty decorative urns outside the front of our home, but we might not think of tucking in this beautiful, what was a hanging plant now becoming this gorgeous entranceway.
And you know what, Jane? How many of us really use our front door? So you forget to water those things out front. So that is great curb appeal. And remember, it doesn't even have to be a covered area. You can leave that out in the sun, in the rain, no problem. You see that one down there too? We have kind of a flat bottom on those baskets, so you can set them tabletop, set them down as well, tuck them into a basket, what have you, but look so pretty. I mean, there are dozens and dozens and dozens of blooms
that
on
will
those.
never fade, they'll never turn brown, they'll never fall down. And by the way, if you want this pink, and again, remember, it's more of a peachy pink, we have 1,100 left. We don't know if that's, you know, ever going to be seen again this year. Who knows? So get it while we have it. In the purple that Michelle is holding, we have 1,400. And we'll walk over here for the white, because I love what you did here, Michelle.
Okay.
We only have 800 left in the white.
And look how pretty that white is too, that ivory with those plow and hearth pillows back there. I mean, that looks great. And I have to say, actually, that was Nancy Bramuller's idea to stack them.
Two of them?
To stack them like that. And
Great job, Nance.
This is so brilliant because, you know, there's a bit of an opening here with that potter right there, and then we could just put that nice S-hook in. All that's included, the S-hook, the chains, the basket. You don't have to worry about what kind of dirt do I get, what kind of sun do I need, none
Guess
of
what
that.
you do? Nothing. This hour
I think we could write a
the
song.
best.
We really could.
I think rather than calling it our fuss-free faux garden show, we just are calling it nothing, because that means you do absolutely nothing. And then this comes out, or maybe even stays out, year after year after year after year. Like we've all hosted, you're watching at home, I'm saying the same thing, you've done it, Michelle. We've all hosted events where we bought centerpieces. And you know how much you spent on not even a big fancy one. Like you could easily spend $45 on the most generic, most inexpensive flower centerpieces that last maybe 5 days. And then what happens? So even if you're hosting a wedding or a baby shower or a bridal shower, why not get multiples? And then you don't have to send somebody home with the centerpiece. At the end of the party, you take them all home, and then you use them to decorate.
I love it. And you know what, Jane, too, even if you are a great gardener, if you love planting, these look so realistic. And you know, hanging baskets are a challenge because they dry out so easily. This is something that you can hang with confidence, really. So you have a realistic, beautiful looking plant, beautiful flowers. The colors are spot on.
They really are.
The team sits with real flowers and make sure that these look realistic.
Wow, so 800 ordered. If you want the pink, we're down to the final 1,000. If you want the white, we only have 700 left. And if you want the purple, only 1,300. And what's interesting is, you know, when we had Cottage Farms out here earlier and even Roberta's out here earlier, they often are taking like these three colors and putting them together in live plants. So don't be afraid to buy all three.
Yes.
Because that's what you see in the garden.
I think too that ivory is gorgeous with either of those as well. We've got little tips of yellow in all of them, so they all really coordinate.
And then again, remind me what we have to do in this hour.
We have to do nothing.
Nothing. It's the nothing show. You do nothing because they're all faux and they'll look beautiful forever. And Michelle, thank you so much for bringing this to us. It's gorgeous. So we also had the only order of the season, and the